For the past several years, PLTS has been rethinking what a seminary is and who a seminary is for. In addition to preparing pastors who serve congregations, we have created an MA in Spirituality and Social Change for deacons and for anyone interested in the intersection between faith and social change.
This degree in spirituality and social change, I think it comes partly because so many people long to build a world that is more compassionate and more just and ecologically sane. And that is such a holy hunger.
In collaboration with scholars and global partners, we have also recently developed new certificate programs for clergy and lay leaders in ministry context. These certificates include a brand new certificate in racial justice and faith, and certificates in climate justice and faith in both Spanish and English.
Algunas personas de fe, profesionales ya en otras carreras, ingeniería, química, trabajo social, enfermería, abogados y personas retiradas, preocupadas por la crisis climática, quieren aprender qué pueden hacer desde su lugar de trabajo o con su tiempo libre para hablar a otras personas sobre la crisis, cómo sostenerse desde su fe y tradición religiosa, y están buscando herramientas.
Our team director has partnered with ELCA Native American Ministries and Wisdom Keepers to develop a new program called Theological Education for Indigenous Leaders.
TEAL is first of its kind education for Indigenous leaders. This is a program Indigenous people have waited for so long. And I'm so glad finally the Wisdom Keepers came together at PLTS and designed their own pedagogy, their own curriculum.
Including the team program, PLTS has more than 200 students around the globe. We are proud and excited for the many ways our students in Berkeley, across the country, and around the world are living out their faith in ways that make a difference in their communities. Another significant change that has accelerated these past few years is the way people are accessing theological education. A growing number of students at PLTS and many other seminaries are choosing to do their theological education online. In the past few years, the number of residential students relocating to campus has declined to the extent that we have decided to transition to a primarily distributed learning modality with in-person intensives. Beginning in the fall of 2026, we will no longer offer in-person classes with the exception of the regular intensive experiences on campus. While we lament the loss of classroom experience that many of us had when we were in seminary, our faculty are creative and adaptive and committed to providing high-quality online learning experience.
Online doesn't necessarily mean not in person. And we say virtual because we're not in the same physical, geographical location. But online can actually mean very present. We've learned this with Zoom and other platforms. In every class, we want students to be present. We want instructors to be present with the students, and we want to develop courses where students are present with one another and with their communities. We're developing a seminary program where people are present with other people, because that's ministry.
In addition to quality online learning, spirit formation and student community remain a top priority. We have found that students engaging in distributed learning are connecting with one another in profound ways.
I was gifted to have this wonderful cohort of people come in together, and the joy of coming in that first week together in person allowed us to form some real bonds and share information with each other. And so the beauty of this is I get to go into my rostered, called ministry already with colleagues who I feel so connected to and trust so deeply that I can ask for help.
This change to a fully low residential model of seminary not only allows us to more fully invest in the ways we are serving students around the country and around the world, it will also allow us to invest in an expansive vision of theological education for all people. Over the next 2 years, the faculty will be developing a new and innovative curriculum for anyone who is interested in learning more about and living out their faith, but may not be called to professional ministry. PLTS is still preparing pastors and deacons for the church. And we also want to reclaim the core Lutheran principle of the priesthood of all believers and the idea that all are called out to live their baptismal vocation in the world. Join us at PLTS as we reimagine what seminary is and who seminary is for. Join us as we collaborate in pursuit of an expansive vision. Join us in creating a seminary where theological education truly is for all people.